Hi everyone, this is Ingrid with Creatively Inspired. Thank you so much for joining me today for Thoughtful Thursday. Just a few reminders: if you see that red live button at the top left hand corner of your screen, that means that I am currently live and can immediately interact with you. If you do not see that red live button at the top left hand corner of your screen, that means you're watching the replay, and that is perfectly fine. So what I have today, and I do want to remind you, if you can, do me the biggest favor of pressing that share button on the bottom of this live video. You see it? It's a real nice, cute share button with a little arrow. So if you can go ahead and share that for me, I would greatly appreciate it. You never know when any of your friends are just feeling a little crafty and they might like what they see. So that always helps me out. All right, so I found my video. And nope. Okay. All right, so here we go. Perfect. Yay! I now see myself. All right, so I'm gonna just move this a little bit back. Perfect. Excellent. All right, so what I have for you guys today is the Rainbow of Happiness bundle. And I'm going to go ahead and show that to you. And this is in our January through June mini catalog. And I'm just going to do a quick look for that stamp set. It's a cute little bundle, page 18. So that you all can see it. So this is the bundle right here that I'm going to be using. So this is the stamp set, and it does have some coordinating dies, and we're going to be using the dies today. You can go ahead and order these separately, or you can get the bundle, and by getting the bundle you save 10%. Now, there's also this cute little cloud punch. It's not part of the bundle, but you can go ahead and use it to make those cute little clouds for the bottom of your rainbow. And the best part is that in our Sale-A-Bration, we have which you can earn for free, and I'm going to show you that right now. So Sale-A-Bration does end at the end of February, and these are all the products that you can earn for free. One of the products that does coordinates with that Rainbow of Happiness is this beautiful Sunshine and Rainbows 6x6 Designer Series paper. So with a $50 purchase, you can earn this pack of paper for free. Now it does bring 48 sheets for each of 12 double-sided designs. So you get lots of different paper, and I'm gonna go ahead and show that to you today. And look at just all those cute little cards and projects that you can do. This is a cute little box that holds like note cards. Super, super cute. I love it. It's absolutely adorable. And the card that I'm going to show you today is actually a card that I made for, I'm sorry, I just got distracted. It is very, very windy here. We have like a storm rolling through. And yeah, I'm really feeling the wind in here. All right, so anyways, so this is a card that I made for a swap, and they actually went out in the mail today. Now, when we do swaps, we do have to use current product. And of course, I had used this ribbon. This ribbon is not current, but I switched it out for this beautiful sheer pool party. And this is the one that I'm going to be using because, again, this is the one that is current and this ribbon right here is no longer available. But absolutely adorable. And if you can see, I'm not sure if you can, I did add a little bit of Wink of Stella. Wink of Stella is just like a little shimmery. So I added some shimmer to my card. And this is what we call a Dutch door gatefold card. Look how cute that is. Isn't that adorable? I love it. Now, I did get this template from another demonstrator, and she had actually posted it last week. So I used that same template to create this card. She created something else with different paper, different stamp set, but I liked the template and that's what I used. So this is from Mary Fish. She's also a demonstrator and she puts out different templates that we can use to make our cards and stuff like that. All right, so this is the Photopolymer Stamp Set of that Rainbow of Happiness. So you have your little arches, you have some that you can put like a little saying, and then you have some sentiments, and then these cute like little raindrops, thank you, some like land on the back, hearts, and then some polka dots. So the sentiments are, you make me happy, you make this world a better place, sending you a rainbow of happiness, a little something to brighten your day. It does have some coordinating dies. And these are the beautiful dies. So you can make big arches of the rainbows. This is the one that I'm going to use. And I'm going to show you this and how it coordinates with the designer series paper. This, you can make a cute little tag. You've got little clouds. If you wanted to add just like a border to your cards or to your paper, really, really cute. So these are the coordinating dies to the Rainbow of Happiness Photopolymer Stamp Set. So as you can see, I've already used that sentiment. And cards came out super cute. I did take out this die because we're going to use it, and I'm going to put it right here because I will tell you, I lost it yesterday, and it took me like 20 minutes to find this die, and it ended up somehow or another in a place that I would have just, I don't know how it got there. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the designer series paper. All right, and I basically just took out a sheet of each. Yep, excellent. So you have this one, and this is the one that I actually used on my card for my swap as a background. So absolutely adorable. And all of our designer series paper is double-sided. So you have these beautiful sunshine rainbows. Look at these rainbows right here, just in different hues of green and blue and that yellow. On the back, you have those green little stripes. Here you have some colorful stripes. And then those hearts in the background. Here you have some thinner stripes. And then that beautiful blue. Here you've got some rainbow colored polka dots with these thick lines. You've got some whimsical stripes, and on the back you just have those little swirls. You've got the rainbows again, very similar to that other one, just a little bit more, and then now they're adding that pink hue. And then look how pretty those polka dots. And this is one of my favorites, but I love blues. So you've got the rainbows, the sunshines, the clouds, and then the back you have those little half sunshines. So sunrise or sunset. And then these just geometrical triangles. And then on the back, just like little plus signs or stars in the blue. Now the colors that coordinate with this are Bermuda Bay, which is this color right here, Flirty Flamingo, which is like this pink color right here, Granny Apple Green, which is that green right there, Magenta Madness, sorry, Flirty Flamingo is this one, Magenta Madness is this one, my mistake. The Mango Melody, which is this one right here, Misty Moonlight, which is that blue, Petal Pink, which is just like a little bit lighter, and it's this very, very light pink, Pool Party, which is this one right here, Soft Sea Foam, which we had just this one right here, and then So Saffron, which is this one right here. So really, really pretty colors and very bright. All right, so we're going to be using this paper right here, and then I'm missing another one. 1 minute. I am missing this cute cloud one. I can't believe I forgot that one. This cute cloud one, and on the back you have that petal pink with rainbows. Now the cute thing about this one is, guess what? The punch goes ahead and punches out these clouds. So we're just going to center it very well right there, and you have a little cloud. Isn't that adorable? So what I did was I cut out a bunch. I actually cut out all of them, and I went putting it towards the side. I cut, so I used like half of this one and then like half of another one, and then these are just some of like the leftover pieces that I had, but I thought that they were really, really cute. And then I just saved some other extra pieces that I thought I could use just like as borders or something. I just didn't want to throw these away. So we're going to use that, and I'm forgetting there's also another paper. Oh my goodness. Which is the one that I used to cut my adorable rainbows. And I'm looking for it. Hold on. And then there's this one. Okay, I didn't see that one. Sorry, guys. Alright, so alright, so this one we have these stripes, and then in the back, and then this one is the one that we're going to use. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I missed like 2 of them in here. Alright, so we're going to use this one as well, because guess what? This cute little die goes ahead and cuts out these rainbows. Isn't that adorable? I absolutely love it. So just to give you an idea, and then I think that you can always use this negative because it does have a little bit of that trim from each of the colors, and you can just put it on using a different background. So let's just say, let's see, you know, like if you wanted to put it on top like this, different colors, or get some of those like thinner lines and make rainbows like that. I mean, the possibilities are just so many. Even use these kind of like that or like this. I thought they were really, really cute. And yeah. And then I thought this one was cute. So how cute would that look? So I didn't want to throw this away. And then I used the back side. As you see, I made it smaller. I cut it to add at the bottom this small little strip in the inside of my card. So I thought that was really, really cute. All right, so let's get to making this card. So I have my little cloud. This is the paper I'm going to use for one of my layers. This is the one that I'm going to use to cut out my rainbows. And then I need my card base. And for my card base, I am using Bermuda Bay. And I'm going to show you how I went ahead and I cut this card. All right, so I'm going to put this guy right here. And what I did was, so my card's going to open up this way, right? And just so that my brain would work a little bit better, I put it as if I was going to use it upside down, right? Because I want to leave 3 inches from the bottom. So I just line it up. And I'm going to, and I'm not sure if I've ever shown you this, but I'm going to show you now. The wonderful thing about our paper cutter is that we do have the ruler going this way. And we have that both on the bottom and on the top of our cutting board. But then if you see this clear part right here, there is also a ruler on this side. So this is going to allow me to line this up, okay? And then my cutter right here has these lines on both that will go ahead and kind of give you that indicator when you are reaching the measurement that you want. So for example, I want to cut 3, so I'm going to take it, and then when I see it line up, I'm going to go ahead and stop, okay? So then I have this cut right where I scored it, okay? And then again, I'm going to leave 3 inches from the bottom, so I'm lining up here 3, and I can see where I cut. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to run it all the way up until it lines up, and then usually that part will just come out, okay? Now this card, to make this card, my base was scored at 4 1/4, and then I got my paper and I cut it at 5 1/2. I used an 8 1/2 by 11 paper. So again, using an 8 1/2 by 11, I got that paper, I scored at 4 1/4, turned it around and cut at 5 1/2. Okay. Now, this piece we're going to use, okay? So we're not going to be throwing that away. And then I need to, because I have everything here. All right. So then I'm going to take a white, and then I'm going to put for the inside. So that's going to be 4 by 5 1/4. All right. So 4 by 5 1/4. And then this one is going to be 4 by 2 1/4. So 4 by 2 1/4. So I have here my 4, and then I'm going to cut at 2 1/4. Okay. So this piece is what's going to go on top of that little gate there. Okay. All right. Now, so this is going to go on the inside of my card, just like that. This is going to go right up here like this. Went to the Rainbow of Happiness, it's not in stock? Aww. Oh, how sad. Hopefully, it'll be available soon. I'm hoping, because it's such pretty paper and stamp set and just sunshiny. All right, so then this part right here, and I'm just going to measure. It's going to be 2 3/4 by 4. Okay. Now, you do have to pay attention because you're doing it on the direction of your paper. So from here down, it's 2 3/4 because remember, this right here is only 3 inches, right? So 2 3/4 by 4. You have these pieces left over, so we can put those away. And then this is gonna go like this right here. And again, this piece will go like this, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and do the die cutting. All right, so we used the punch to punch out that cloud. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Here we go. And I'm gonna move it this way so that you all can see. So I have all my cutting pads. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our paper, and it fits perfectly. That 6 by 6 paper. We don't need to trim or do anything. I'm gonna line up my little rainbow die right there. I'm going to sandwich this together, and I'm gonna go ahead, roll it through. All right, and I'm not sure. So my thing says live. That's weird. It's almost like I'm watching the replay. I have no idea what's going on here. Let me see if I can fix this, guys. I am so sorry. But let's see. All right, here we go. It was just stuck on the same screen and I couldn't see anything. It said I was live, but it was just like stuck on the original screen. All right, so let's go back now that I can see what I'm doing. All right, so we ran this through, and now we can go ahead and pull our plate apart. I'm gonna take out that die, and I'm gonna put this guy right here, and then lift up that paper, and some of those, well, they all came out. Look how cute. So now we have all those pieces to the rainbow. All right, that we went ahead and die cut out from this beautiful paper. And I love it because then we don't have to be like cutting in the different colors of cardstock or anything like that. So I really like that the die cuts that designer series paper. All right, so what I did next, because these pieces are just very thin, I have this little tool. It's like a tweezer, and I go ahead and I start, I just basically like, so I'll do it with this one, grab it, and then I'm going to use my glue. I'm going to put it, and then I just stick it on through here. That way I don't get my fingers all full of glue. Okay, so we're going to start building this card a little bit. We're going to start with the inside. So we're going to use some adhesive. There we go. Hi, Kathy. So we're going to put this here. All right. We're going to close our little gatefolds. We're going to take our designer series paper. We're going to put some adhesive on that. And make sure that you put it with the rainbows facing the right way. I'm gonna center that and then just press it down. We're gonna get this guy as well. We're gonna adhere that to our little gate. Here we go. All right. Now once we have that, now we can go ahead and use our tweezers and put our little rainbow together. So I've got that. Let me just clean this little nozzle. All right. And then I just put a little bit of glue around. And as you noticed, I put my tweezer like halfway so I can still put glue on this side to make sure it's secure and nothing's standing up. So you basically just measure it off to the side and let go. And then just run my finger through just to make sure that it sticks. I get my next size and color. Put some glue. Now you don't have to put a lot or anything like that. And then this guy is going to go in here. Perfect. Next one. In that granny apple green. Super cute. And then the last one in that Bermuda Bay color. And it goes right there. Isn't that adorable? I like that little rainbow. All right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put the clouds on. So for this one, I did use some mini dimensionals because I'm only going to put dimensionals on half of the cloud because remember, I'm going to have it coming out. It just doesn't, it looks funny like that. So I'm just going to put half the cloud coming out and then I'm going to cut it with my scissors. So I'll show you how I do that. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to put some dimensionals here. Remember I put on the top, on the bottom, on any corners, and then one towards the middle because we don't want our card to sag. They do take a little bit, like when they put them through the machine at the post office, it kind of like flattens them out. So the dimensionals really help stabilize that part that you're lifting up. So we're gonna put the cloud right here. Perfect. Then you see this part right here. So I'm going to get my scissors and I just go ahead and put it close to the edge and cut off. And it just gives me that straight edge. Now I can take this same piece and use it down here if I wanted the same design. But I liked having the different clouds. So then this guy, which was leftover piece from my swap, and I figured I'd go ahead and use it. I'm gonna go ahead and put dimensionals on here too. Now for this one, I don't need to figure out where I need to put the dimensionals because it's gonna go on the entire card. I'm not cutting off anything. All right, so we're gonna take those sticky backs off. And then these mini dimensionals are good because working with such small pieces, they just work great and kind of fit together. So then this guy, we're gonna flush it with that Bermuda Bay and it's gonna go here, just like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and take our stamp set and we're going to use the saying, a little something to brighten your day. So we take that protective plastic off. We're going to get our little stamp guy. We're going to mount him onto our block. And I am using Magenta Madness to stamp that sentiment. So just ink up my stamp. And then I'm going to go ahead and place that on my card. All right, perfect. We can close this guy up. Excellent. Now, if you noticed, when I pulled it out, my stamp is stained. So whenever you use dark ink colors, it does stain the stamp, but once you clean it, trust me, you're not going to mix inks or anything like that. It just stains it, okay? But once you clean it with your little pad, okay, it's nice and clean. And if you feel comfortable, you can just stamp it off a few times. But as you see, it's not letting out any ink. So it's just stains, but it's absolutely clean. All right, so I thought I'd show you that. All right, so we're going to put this guy back. And I just usually just line them up and then put them back where they go. Perfect. And then we're just going to use some glue. And because we're only going to put half of it on here, I only use a little bit of glue on that half. And then I just go ahead, try to line up, you know, there's space between here and the top. And it's pretty much the same. Then now the good thing about using liquid glue is that you can go ahead and adjust it and move it around to straighten it up. Perfect. Now, before we add our ribbon, before we add our little gems, I'm going to get my Wink of Stella, which is like little glitter sprinkles. And I just shake it up. And what I do is, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's glitter right there. And then I just added some glitter to the sun down here. And it's like a watercolor brush. So I'm just wetting it. And then to create those little splatters, I just take it and I do this. And then I'll show you how, I mean, I don't know if you can already see like some of the splashes of glitter that are going here. But they're happening. And I just go ahead and spritz it on my card. And it just gives it glitter. Who doesn't like little glitter? All right, perfect. So as you can see, I do have some of that splotches of glitter. It just adds a little bit of an extra touch. All right. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add our pool party sheer ribbon. And all I did was a simple knot. So we're putting that in the inside of the card. Okay. I'm not tucking it behind anything, nothing. And then all I did was just make a little knot here on the bottom. And I just use the ribbon straight from the spool so that I don't have to measure or, you know, just like really waste a lot of ribbon. I mean, I'm cutting off a little bit, but nothing that'll hurt me. All right, so we got that. And then last thing is we're going to use these Iridescent Rhinestones Basic Jewels. And these are also in the January through June mini catalog. And then I just used the small ones. I didn't use the big ones, but they're really, really pretty. And then we're just gonna put a couple around. So I have one here, one right here. And these are adhesive backed, so you don't need to put any glue or anything like that. They actually have like a little glue dot behind them. and that helps them stick onto your card. All right, so there we go. And we're just gonna put these back in their fabulous little package. All right, and there we go, guys. So in the first one, I did use a ribbon that is already retired. So of course, when I did my swap card, I do have to use current stuff when I do my swaps. So that's why I put that pool party ribbon, but still super cute. And this one was that Magenta Madness. And then, oops, we need to put our little guy on the bottom. And let's see, we're going to use this paper that I was already using. So we are going to do, and it was pretty much like 1/2 inch. So just 1/2 inch. All right, by 4. And we'll just get some glue. We'll put that on here. Just a little squiggle. Excellent. And it goes right here. Perfect. See? So now we have a cute decoration in the inside. So that is our card using the Rainbow of Happiness bundle. And that bundle, like I said, has some beautiful paper. And it does have the coordinating dies. And then before I lose that rainbow die again, and I have to look for it for like 20 minutes, like I did yesterday when I lost it, we're gonna put it back, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Oops. There we go. So these are the dies that coordinate with the stamp set. Super cute. And then, of course, we have the gorgeous paper that all of our paper is two-sided. There's very few papers that are not double-sided, but like I said, it's like very, very slim. Oh, and then this is like my last piece of this. Great. So these are the different papers, and then on the back side you have other patterns. So really cute, very fun, very bright. I absolutely love it. All right, yeah, super, super cute. Again, so this is a bundle right here, the stamp set and the dies. You can purchase them separate if you would like. This beautiful designer series paper is free with a $50 purchase. And then we also have the coordinating punch for those clouds, which is absolutely adorable, but super, super cute. So thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed our Sunshine and Rainbows card, and then just a little different fun fold to do. And then you can just write your message, or even just down here if you wanted to leave this part blank, but super cute. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.